Hey, it's Mike Jacob coming to you from Jerusalem with greetings before Rosh Hashana. Rosh Hashana is coming up. God will be sitting in heaven deciding and writing down what our year is going to look like. And, we've got to do what we got to do to make things turn things in our favor. And I want to suggest two ideas that could help us merit a positive judgment on Rosh Hashana. One, we find in the davening, we find in the prayers, the first line that we say connected to Rosh Hashana is Zachrenu l'chaim. We want God, remember us for life. We want to have a good life. V'kasveinu b'sefer ha'chaim, write us, inscribe us in the book of life. Now, you know what? Why in the world should God write you or me or anybody in the book of life? Why? So there's a key word that we say in that sentence. And the Rosh actually mentioned it a couple days back. And that word is L'man cha, for your sake. We want a good life. We want cash. We want health. We want to be successful. We want to be, we want a good life. Why? For the right purpose. For the right purpose. I want money so I could send my kids to the right schools, so I can help people out, so I can have guests over, I can give tzedakah. I want health so I can go to shul 3 times a day, I can learn Torah. I want these things because I'm doing it for a purpose. I'm living for a purpose. That allows me to ask God for these things. It justifies saying, write me in the book of life, inscribe me for a good year. If it's for the right purpose, then I can go and tell God, I want these things. A second idea that'll help us out on Rosh Hashana is a Gemara in Bava Kama. We may have heard of this Gemara, but this is something that we have to bear in mind, and it's going to help us out. It's a Gemara in Tzadik Beis Amud Aleph, 92a in Bava Kama. I wrote down exactly the lashon of the Gemara. It says, Kol ha'mavakesh rachamim al chaveiro v'hu tzarech la'oso davar hu nenet chila, which means that if you daven for somebody else, you daven for your friend. He may need the same thing you need, but you're going to daven for him. You will be answered. God will listen to those prayers, and he'll say, oh, he's davening for somebody else? I'm going to answer for him. I'm going to help this guy out because he's davening for somebody else. Somebody else you daven for somebody else, say, I want him to have a healthy year. I want him to have money. I want him to be successful with his children. God, it's a key and it's a method for success in our prayers, in our tefillah. So with these two ideas, Bezrat Hashem, we go into Rosh Hashanah. Everybody, I want to thank Binyamin Lerner for helping me out and making these videos possible. And we should all be zocheh to ksiva v'chasima tova, a good gebench dior. Take care. Be in touch.